All right, this is a B Soul's reaction. It says it took 2 years for Kick to fall apart.
Watch Hassanabi, just go to the purple website. Why? Okay, who is working at Kick that thinks by making Hassanabi 2.0 they're gonna be successful? Who the fuck is thinking that? Like, anybody can see that that is the dumbest business model of all time. The website already exists, and it's a better version. It's backed by Amazon. They have more streamers. Why would they need to make Kick Twitch when Twitch exists? Kick is Kick for a reason. Stick to what you know.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Sneeko. Listen, man, I feel like this video is being done every single week, but hey, let me take a stab at it. I want to talk about the state of Kick in 2024. Because as a guy who's
don't
been
usually listen to Sneeko, but let's see what
a creator's point of view, and also as a guy who's been looking at what platforms are doing throughout the years, what Kick has done over these last couple of years has been so interesting in so many different ways. And I do feel like in late 2024, Kick has made itself one of the major players within the streaming game. There is a certain subsection of the streaming world that you associate with Kick, and there are communities that are thriving on Kick. However, with the way things are heading on the platform, I don't even know if people who like Kick like where Kick is heading in. We really got to take it all the way back to when Kick was first announced. Now, when Kick was first announced, it wasn't launched with Aiden Ross on the platform. I believe the biggest streamer who was promoting Kick was actually Trainwrecks.
It should be fun. I mean, we have a lot of other streamers coming. We signed some small to mid-sized creators, like I've said, and I'm going to continue to work on that. I would love to bring the backbones of what I believe to be the Twitch community.
But the biggest acquisition the company has made, and still is to this day.
What I would say, that was probably one of their worst fuck-ups. Like, I had no hate to Aiden Ross, but the way he came onto the platform and introduced the platform probably fucked it up, bro. I'll be honest. Because I never seen Trainwrecks promoted as a do what the fuck you want platform. You know what I mean? I never seen Trainwrecks as a Trainwrecks show it as a do what the fuck you want platform. Aiden actively said that. Said do what the fuck you want. Then stream the Super Bowl. Then said I can stream corn. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that bad publicity fucked it up for the rest of, you know?
They was signing Aiden Ross. At that time, this was a really big deal. Like, the streaming world really consisted of Twitch, YouTube, and like Facebook was throwing bags, but going to a third-party site that's very new, him being who he is, that was a really, really big deal. And how Aiden promoted Kick at that time, it literally seemed like a too good to be true platform.
I'm going to Kick this week. I'm going to be doing Omegle, watching live sports, watching movies, doing unlimited. We can literally watch together. I could check off with you. No, I'm still celibate. But if I wanted to, we can do whatever the fuck we want. There's
that right there was probably the worst promotion they got. Like, you could have said, all right, we're watching movies. We're doing Omegle streams. Saying you're watching corn was probably the worst thing you could have said.
no terms of service over there.
Mind you, this came off of a year where Twitch was getting criticized very heavily by its own creators and by its own community. People didn't like the inconsistent bans on Twitch. They were promoting gambling. They were promoting hot tub streams. People didn't like how many ads there were on the platform. Creators were only getting a 50-50 split when it comes to the sub split. And then here comes Aiden Ross promoting this new platform, which apparently is just the wild, wild west where you can do anything and everything you want. You can stream whatever. You can say whatever. There's no ads, and apparently on every single sub, you get a 95-5 split.
The sub split is 95-5. Starting on Tuesday, you get that if you have an average of 5 viewers for at least 3 hours or longer. 95-5 split is pretty fucking amazing. That's literally 2 subs on Twitch equal 1 sub on Kick. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking massive.
And on Aiden's very first stream, what did he do? He streamed the fucking Super Bowl. Yes, the Super Bowl. And honestly, I'm surprised nothing ever came from that stream because that stream was crazy. And if y'all remember what Kick looked like in its first month, it really was the wild, wild west. When you clicked on a stream, you did not know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
People
valid.
were watching full-length movies. You deadass can go into a stream and someone might be fucking, like, for real, for real. There was actual legitimate porn on the website. And it definitely lived up to its name of being a platform where you can say whatever you want because freedom of speech, fuck censorship. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
I ain't gonna say, yo, I ain't gonna lie. This shit look kind of cool, nigga. That look kind of free, nigga. You know, like, imagine, like, the shit I used to say and I'm saying it now. Like, the shit that be going on in my brain without thinking, damn, I can get banned.
Bro, it's so... Josh, I literally just told a nigga to jump off a bridge with cinder block shoes, like...
Bro, I just heard you say like 30
So there's a 95-5 split on subs. There's no ads. There's no censorship. How could this get any better? Well, Kick was throwing out the biggest bags to some of your favorite streamers. And I'm not talking about some Joe Schmoes. We're talking about Your Rage. We're talking about Bruce Drop 'em Off, XQC, Hikaru, Nick Merckx, Destiny. These are some of the biggest names in the streaming world getting signed by Kick on some NBA money shit apparently. Now, it was never confirmed exactly how big these contracts were, but rumor has it some of them were like 50 million, some of them were 30 million, some of them were 100 million. Like, it was some crazy ass numbers. But now that the dust has settled, now that the honeymoon phase is over, how Kick has developed over the last couple of years is so interesting to me because it is so completely different from what it was on day one. For one, with Aiden Ross himself becoming more edgy over these last couple of years, Kick has established itself as the home of the edgy streamer. Are you a content creator that relies on content that's probably gonna get you banned on Twitch or YouTube? Go to Kick. We'll let you do your content over here. And Kick is where the Jack Dohertys, the Fousey2s, and the Neons have found themselves a home. These are some of the most controversial streamers in the world who primarily do IRL streams in which they do a bunch of degenerate shit. It's either that or they're literally crashing out. Like, I'm talking about a McLaren crashing out on the highway on stream. Like, this is the type of content creator these guys are.
Nigga really did that on Twitch. Like, he's banned, but like, I mean, not on Twitch, on Kick. Like, he dead ass did that. Like, that was a real thing he did.
You got guys like Johnny Somali on here as well doing the craziest shit in the world to the point where I believe he's actually sentenced to 10 years in South Korea.
Can I eat your eat your Oh my god! Oh my yo! Oh my yo, Gino!
He's a fucking idiot.
Oh, you a bad, I swear to God. You a bad, I'll take you to dinner. I swear to God, I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby.
Your father was right to say you should never have kids. Your father was right. Your father was
Like,
right.
Like, what are you doing? Like, why? Fucking idiot.
Call the police, stupid. Stupid. I didn't drink here. Are you dumb?
Anonymous said 5.
Banned from leaving South Korea and now facing over 10 years. Dumbass.
And then this year, on election year of all years, the platform then decided to platform Nick Fuentes on the platform and give him an exclusive deal, I believe.
When I got into the right wing in 2016, it was about 3 things: hating women, being racist, being anti-Semitic.
Hey, chat, let's get Nick on Kick.
My first Kick stream coming up. Yeah, maybe I'll do one. I got to get my username though. Could you get me my username and then I do one for sure?
100% I'll get your username.
Yeah, then I'll do it. I'll do a Kick stream. I'll stream here every night.
And now Sneeko regularly streams on the platform, and that's interesting to me because I believe in Sneeko's community, they kind of view Kick as a more PC version of his Rumble streams. 2024, you can argue, has been the most important year for Kick for 2 reasons. Number 1, a lot of the streamers that they gave streaming deals to, those deals are expiring this year, and they are set to make big decisions on their platform. Some of them already have. And number 2, as we are getting to a point where Kick is not just a new platform, it is just one of the platforms out there, some of the stances that they had at the beginning of their launch are just not the same, and the community's reaction, both from a viewer and from a creator's point of view, has been very, very interesting, for better or for worse. So let's start off with these streaming deals, because these streaming deals involve some pretty big names. Like, we're talking about the XQCs, the Your Rages, and the Bruce Drop 'em Offs. Now with Bruce Drop 'em Off,
Chad, you think Rage going back to Kick, or are you coming to Twitch?
according to Aiden Ross, essentially Kick offered Bruce a deal right around what Cheezer was getting, and Bruce essentially said, yeah, that's not enough money, and went back to Twitch.
All right, you guys know Bruce was gonna re-sign to Kick, but he got offered something like pretty much like lower than Cheezer, and he was like, I'll do it for this much, which is pretty much like the amount Cheezer's making, and they said no, and then he went back to Twitch. I swear to God, I'm not even trolling. I said it, Convy. I let it go. I don't know. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I said it, Convy. I'm sorry, bro. I had to do it, bro.
Nick Merckx recently made an announcement.
Last my Kick deal's up. They showed mad love for the last 2 years, and for that, I'm super grateful. Wishing him nothing but continued success moving forward. Will be primarily on Twitch. Though no platform is perfect, I believe this is best for the community. Damn.
where he said, "Lads, my kick deal is up. They showed mad love over the last 2 years, and for that, I'm super grateful. Wishing them nothing but continued success. Moving forward, we will be primarily on Twitch. Though no platform is perfect, I believe this is best for the community. See ya tonight." And arguably the biggest and most impactful streamer that Kick can lose this year, Your Rage, has been on a break over the last couple of months, primarily because his Kick deal is up and he has a very big decision to make. Should he stay on Kick, or should he go back to Twitch? Let's keep it a stack. A lot of Rage's friends are still on Twitch, and there's a fear of missing out factor in all of this. But on the other hand, Agent even said this himself to Rage. This may be the last year Kick is offering deals like this, so if I'm Rage, hey man, take the money for the next year and come back to Twitch right afterwards.
You spend a lot of money, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, your lifestyle is just very expensive. So
Agent helps Your Rage on the big decision to sign.
realistically, you're not going to downgrade that. And I also know that you don't stream that much. Like, you stream every other day when you're on. So, which is a good pace, but it means that, like, realistically, you would stand to make significantly less if you go on Twitch. So if you go on Twitch, it would just be for your own pure enjoyment. Next thing I would say is the opportunity that exists currently with Kick probably won't exist for another year, realistically. Like, Rumble's not spending that much money no more. YouTube and Twitch aren't doing deals no more. Like, it's just not profitable. So Kick probably won't be doing this for much longer.
You're
But this
spitting.
is like it's not like you're gonna be able to do this again next year or the year after. This
That
could
is
potentially
true.
be the last chance for you to get like a crazy bag from streaming without working your ass off and fucking doing subathons and shit like that nonstop.
That is
Bro,
true.
but they got
So-
me so fucking like watching that subathon, bro. I want to go so crazy, bro.
But so that's the thing. So if you're on some like non-stop content shit, then I think Twitch is the answer, realistically. That's where you're gonna see
We
the
had a
growth.
very similar conversation.
But even if Rage
That's
stays
valid.
back for one more year, I think that mentality right there is a very red flag for Kick. Now, like,
Yeah, because, like, if you have a person that doesn't know where they want to go, that shows, like they're actively choosing to make less on Twitch just to go back. Like, that's a red flag. It's like, Kick, you can make more money, but also it's like you have all these things, and then niggas is still not willing to take that and go back to Twitch. Something, you gotta be like, alright, something's gotta give.
like I said earlier, Kick has definitely done a great job of building a community that can only exist on Kick. However, for a lot of the streamers that they sign, let's keep it a stack, a lot of those communities aren't exclusive and loyal to Kick the platform. And once all the guaranteed money is over, a lot of these creators have to look at these 2 or 3 platforms, whichever many platforms they're deciding on, and really have to see which platform is the best without guaranteed money in the equation.
Worst side being on Kick for the year. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's the worst time I've ever had in streaming. The beginning was cool. I learned so much shit behind the scenes from being behind the scenes and knowing shit, and it just kind of fucked up my love for streaming being on that site, if I'm being honest with you. Because I got lazy. And yeah, you niggas probably seen the number that I was making an hour. I ain't gonna say if it's true or not, because that ain't none of y'all goddamn business. But you know what I'm saying? It killed my motivation for it because it was no creativity within it. It's just do the craziest shit or you're lame. Or it's like go outside and argue with a nigga or you're lame.
And without guaranteed money in the equation, Kick just isn't a compelling product compared to Twitch and YouTube. It just isn't. On one hand, YouTube has the biggest user base. And while on the other hand, Kick is more loose with the TOS and they do have the 95-5 split, a lot of streamers would still be losing a bunch of money streaming on Kick instead of Twitch because on Twitch, there are ads. And while the sub split isn't as good on Twitch as it is on Kick, typically for a lot of these streamers, they just have more people to stream to on Twitch. Twitch also has in-app incentives like ad-free viewing, which incentivizes people to naturally sub up on Twitch, and that
Exactly.
doesn't exist on Kick. And a lot of the streamers that got a Kick deal may also be able to get a 70-30 split on their subs instead of the default 50-50. Long story short, that 95-5 split really doesn't mean much to a lot of these big streamers. And let's keep it a stack. A lot of the streamers who got a Kick deal, a lot of their friends are still streaming on Twitch. But
yeah.
also with some of the changes that Kick had over this last year, pun intended, low-key, they're losing some of their edge. Which I said in the beginning of all of this, because in the beginning of all of this, there was so much made on why YouTube and Twitch were censoring its creators.
Yeah, and I said this, like, Twitch, like, Kick made its thing like, oh, we're better than Twitch. It didn't say why you should come to Twitch. It was just like, oh, it was like, okay, so how Kick promoted it is like, we're better than Twitch. You deserve more than Twitch. But you're not actively telling me why. You're just telling me you're not Twitch. It's like a fear-mongering tactic more than like, you know?
Why are you guys doing this? There was so much made on, oh my God, there's so many ads on these platforms. Like, what is going on? And it's just interesting to me because Kick wanted to be anti all of that, but in 2024, they are implementing a lot of those things. It's almost like TOS and censorship exists for a reason, and it's not just to silence creators. Because in 2024, Fusie's banned, Neon's banned. I don't even know who Connor is, but Connor's banned. Convy's banned. Jack Doherty's banned. Aiden isn't streaming anymore. Sneeko's getting targeted by the Kick moderation team. Action Man can't stream per a court order, and Rage and XQC are possibly leaving. And even with some of these bans, particularly with Fusi and Sneeko, I swear to God, I don't even know when they're banned or unbanned because they're getting banned or unbanned every single day, it feels like. Which is the exact problem a lot of these motherfuckers had with Twitch in the beginning. They're also apparently implementing ads into the platform, specifically talking about how they want to make sure ads are done correctly to not ruin the user experience while benefiting the creator more. And apparently a lot of creators are angry about the ads. And all of this essentially goes back to what Sneeko said in the beginning of this video. Kick is starting to become Twitch, but the only reason Kick succeeded and continues to succeed is because it is the anti-Twitch. But every single day, they are starting to see that Twitch operates and exists the way that it does for a reason. And it's not just to fuck up creators. It's not just to silence creators or make the viewing experience as bad as it can be. No, there are actual logistical reasons for this. And it's not just to silence the people. And now here we are in 2024, Kick's TOS is getting stronger. You can't just say anything you want on the platform, but it's hard when the only thing you got going for you compared to YouTube, compared to Twitch, isn't discoverability because that's YouTube's front, isn't Twitch's UI because you literally stole Twitch's UI. It's solely because of the fact that edgy streamers can find a home on your platform, but as the platform continues to evolve and can't be a home for those edgy streamers, then what the fuck do you got? A Twitch clone? And if all you have is a Twitch clone, I'ma just stream on Twitch. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I don't even think this video is just about how terrible of a platform Kick is. This is more so like a business video, to be honest with you. Do you guys think Kick is gonna be something that's gonna be around in 4 to 5 years? Or is this platform really cooked in 2 to 3? But with that being said, let me know what you think, and I'm out.
I don't know. I don't want to say it'll be cooked in 2 to 3 years. That's not something I want to say. Because I have no hate in my heart against Kick. Kick showed me a lot of love and shit. But what I will say is they got just a lot they need to work on. They need to work on this, the API. Because these integrations, there should be no reason we're like almost 3 years in and there's no integrations, proper integrations. The ad-free viewing was really going for them, and they're about to lose that. And then also it's like, after the TOS and you add ads, what's separating you from Kick besides the 95.5 split? Like, yeah, if you get ad-free viewing with Kick ads, then that'd be more incentivized. But like right now, them niggas are not incentivized to sub, so it's like you're kind of like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just a lot, bro. We'll see. We'll see. Shout out B-Souls, though. Good video, bro.